Hi guys, welcome to today's episode of the Midweek Chat. Today there's a topic that I wrote down. It is one which is almost as old as time. It is a question that we've all longed to answer, but have never really figured it out. But then came Yamin with the answers. Okay guys, so today's topic is why do people cheat? And it was one that I wrote down that I was supposed to ask during the midweek chat, but I never got to ask it. So that means that I would not be having external responses today. I know, sad. So it's just going to be my take. So I decided I'm going to do this as a hybrid video. So I'm going to be talking about why people cheat, which is the answer the question, and I'll also be talking about the relationship between cheating and the level of attractiveness. Okay, so I know you're expecting one really thought out answer, long, really deep and analytical reason for people cheating, but the truth is it's really not that deep. Yeah, I said it. I'm not saying that cheating in itself is not a terrible act and should not be talked about, but I'm saying the reason for somebody cheating is not some kind of DNA strand where you be like, oh, I'm just born to cheat, or it's not just something it's not technical, it's just basic human behavior, right? It's just like lying or doing something nasty. Right, so I like to look at cheating from the angle of the action rather than the person performing the action. So yes, there's cheating, but I don't think that people are inherently cheats, if that makes any sense. And guys, don't forget, this is my take, so please go in the comment section if you have any opinion different from mine. So when a person cheats, right, there's so many reasons. There's dissatisfaction with current relationship, there's attractiveness to somebody else, there's greed. There are so many excuses that people can give for cheating, but the point I'm trying to make here today is that if you cheated, you did a nasty thing, forget about it. Let's stop trying to put a reason to it, like to say if certain things happen or if certain actions are aligned in a certain way, then the end result is cheating. Let's talk about dissatisfaction in a relationship. Yes, a lot of people are dissatisfied in their relationships and they feel like they are entitled to better partners or something better is out there for them. Now, the answer to that there is not for you to cheat. The answer is to break up with whoever it is you're dating and be alone for a while until you find someone else, right? So that's about dissatisfaction in a relationship, right? So you have other excuses. Give me excuses. Okay, we have I'm attracted to somebody else. There's nothing wrong with being attracted to somebody else. You're a human being, but the fact that you would act on it knowing fully well that you are in a committed relationship, that's a douchebag move, right? What else? What other reasons do people give or excuses? Oh, I was seduced. Really? Like, were you really seduced? So you see, my point is, there are never reasons to cheat. There are only excuses. So if I was going to answer the question, why do people cheat? People cheat because at a certain point in time, they decided to make a scumbag move. It doesn't define them entirely, but it means that at a point in time, it spoke to your character and who you were and the decisions that you could make at the particular situation. So there's no reason why people cheat. People would give you excuses, but it just speaks to their character. It speaks to what they care about. Do they care about pleasuring themselves in the instant and foregoing the trust that their partner has put in them, the love? Would you betray that love for a moment of pleasure? And if your answer is yes, then you probably will cheat. So it speaks to your character. If a person cheats on you and they're trying to give you reasons, like, oh, I cheated because I've been telling you I wasn't satisfied about this and you ignored me, that's blackmail. That's emotional blackmail. There's no reason to cheat. If you had a problem with me and our relationship, then you could have talked about it, and if it was still not going anywhere, then you end things. It hurts to be broken up with or to be dumped, but it definitely is better than being cheated on. So just to summarize again, why do people cheat? People cheat because at a point in time they decided to make a stupid decision. And yes, some people make it over and over again until it becomes a pattern and becomes a character. But most times it's just, what is the level of your morality? Right? What do you hold to be important? What do you hold to be sacred? And it's the scale tips on various degrees with different people. So there's no one blanket answer to why do people cheat. It's just your morality level is lower than the other person. Now on to the second part of this video, which is talking about the relationship between cheating and level of attractiveness. Now I'm bringing this up because I've heard a lot of things about how people say, oh, if somebody is more attractive than you, so in a partnership or in a relationship, you have two people, right? So if one person is more attractive than the other, then the person who is more attractive is more likely to cheat. And then they will also say, oh, you know what, I am attractive, so I'll look for somebody who is less attractive than me so that I'll be sure that they wouldn't cheat. I'm just here to trump that stupid ideology because it's complete trash. Like complete trash, because it is not true. Without even doing any research or statistics, I know people who have really attractive partners, hot partners, and they treat them like queens and kings. They have never cheated on them. But I have people who have really unattractive partners, and those people cheat. Those so-called unattractive people. Like, if you even ask me, I would say it goes the other way, because I feel like for you to cheat on somebody, it speaks to your self-esteem. So if you feel like you're unattractive, then it's probably likely that you're more likely to cheat. Doesn't that make more sense? If you are confident and you're attractive and you are in your own, why would you need to cheat? So I'm not going into all that psychology and research and all that, because really there's no point. What I'm just trying to prove here is that the way a person looks does not speak to their character. One of the oldest sayings in the book says, you cannot judge a book by its cover. You know, like, it's not possible. You cannot just tell what a book is about just by looking at its cover. So you cannot look at somebody who is attractive and just assume that they would cheat, or assume that they are prideful, or assume that they are arrogant. And the same way, you cannot look at somebody who is not very attractive as somebody who is kind and who is good and who would never cheat on you. So if that's how you are taking your measure of cheating or not cheating, then trust me that maybe that's why you're being repeatedly cheated on, because it's a crappy measure. You know, talk to somebody, see their opinion, their view on life, their level of morality and other things, and maybe you can be able to draw a conclusion on how they will treat you. Character is all about character. It's all about your level of, like, what are your principles, what are your morals. That's all it's about. So guys, if you are one of those people who think that the more attractive you are, the more likely a person is to cheat, then please just debunk that thing. Like, remove it out of your mind. It doesn't make any sense and it's not true. And the same goes for the other way around, right? People are people, and people will do what people want to do when they want to do it, depending on how they view life and how they view right and wrong. And don't get me wrong, there are genuine mistakes, there are genuine fall from grace, if you put it that way. Oh, it was a one-time thing, or it was something I immediately regretted, or there's so many reasons. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not talking about this because I'm saying do not forgive anybody who cheats on you, or you are better than that. People will do nasty things. I'm sure you may not cheat on somebody, but you have that one thing that you do that might not be nice too. You might be abusive verbally, I'm not even talking about physically now, emotionally. So who's to say that that is not as bad as cheating? So look at your relationship, look at your specific circumstance, and decide if this is worth holding on to, even though this person has hurt you. But is it worth holding on to? If it is, then by all means, stick with it. Stick to the good thing that you have, and do not judge somebody just because of one mistake they made. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this midweek chat. I know it's not the normal midweek chat where I'm reading off my phone and it's more interesting and vibey, but I really needed to put this out there because I think I heard this recently from a podcast, and I'm like, what? The more attractive you are, the more like what is that? Wrong. So I just decided that I should talk about it and talk about why people cheat. So I hope you liked it. Let me know your comments in the comment section. What do you think about this topic? Do you agree or disagree with me? What is your take? Let me know. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share with your family and friends. If you are new, welcome. Please subscribe, turn on your bell notification so that you can know when next I post a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.